So this is what the Writing Lab calendar looks like from the teacher point of view. So here is the Writing Lab signups calendar. You can see I've hidden all of my other calendars so that this is the only one that shows up. That makes it easier to see. And here are all of the slots that Meg has created for the Writing Lab. So for instance, here from 10:45 to 11:45 on Wednesday, someone is in the Writing Lab, and that's been divided up into 3 20-minute appointment slots for the students to sign up. So in order for the students to sign up for a slot, they need a link to this calendar. And you can find that link for them by clicking on any of these slots and going to Edit Details. And here is the link. This is the same link that is for the entire calendar. It's never going to change, so you only need to do this once. I recommend copying this link and emailing it to your students. I'm going to switch to my iPad so you can see what it looks like for them. So here's the email. And I'll click on that link and it'll go to this calendar. So this is what the students see. It doesn't look like the regular Google Calendar. It just has lots of slots that say Writing Lab. And if a slot is available, it'll be here. If a slot's not available, like this one right here, it's 12:10, it just won't even show up, so they won't be able to sign up for that. I recommend making this a link on their home screen of their iPad so that they don't have to go find your email every time they want to sign up for a Writing Lab slot. So in order to do that, they can click on this share button on their Safari on their iPad and click Add to Home Screen. And they should probably call it Writing Lab and hit Add. And so there it is. Just looks like an app on their home screen of their iPad. And that way they can always click that and sign up for a Writing Lab slot. It's also probably a good idea to put a link to this calendar, put this link on your Schoology page for your class so that it's in multiple places for the students to get to. So let's go back to the calendar and you can see what it looks like if you have a Writing Lab shift. So let's say that you have this 11:30 to 1 o'clock shift on Wednesday today. I think it might be easier to look at the day view to see who's signed up. You can also use Agenda for a list, whatever view works best for you. So here you can see where the students are signed up. So here's Angie at 11:30, here's Alexia at 11:50. Ooh, uh-oh, it looks like 2 students have signed up for the same shift at 12:10. How is that possible? This is a problem with Google. You can see over here on the calendar that 12:10 is not available, so the slot has been taken. And it is actually only taken by 1 student, but the problem is that when a student cancels a shift, it doesn't automatically delete from this calendar. So the only way to tell if a student has canceled a shift is to click on the appointment and go to Edit Event and look at the guests. So here, Helena's got a little checkbox. She has not canceled her appointment. She's planning to come. But if you go back here and you look at Sophie, Sophie has a little cross-out symbol. So Sophie canceled this appointment. She's not coming. Helena has this slot. When Sophie canceled the appointment, it became available again on this calendar, and Helena signed up for it. But it didn't get deleted from this calendar because Google's not always the smartest. If you want to clean up the Writing Lab calendar as a public service every so often, you can check to see if a student has canceled her appointment by looking at that little cross-off symbol. And if she has, you can just hit delete. You can delete without notifying guests. Sophie doesn't need an email. She already knows she canceled the appointment. And now it's gone, and you can see that Helena's the only one there. I know that's a little confusing. I wish Google would fix it. I'm sorry about that. But I do think this calendar system will work really well once we get the hang of it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and happy Writing Lab.